You guys were kind enough to share your AHRQ Patient Safety survey results with us. You started in 2012. Non-punitive response to errors composite score was 36%. And by 2018, we're up at 77% positive results, and that's benchmarked against a national average of 47%. Can you talk about how you measured this and how this play out in the results that you saw?
We developed performance improvement teams. The non-punitive response to error, that was kind of a difficult one because at first they didn't want to talk about that, especially the frontline staff. One of the biggest things was changing our HR policies and bringing that forward, and they realized this is really what they said they were going to do.
You know, as Linda said, the fear that stuff was kept in the HR file it wasn't just a fear, it was real. We did that. We had policies in place for our nurses and our pharmacists and clinicians that stated if you had more than 2 medical errors in an evaluation period that you weren't eligible for a raise. If you're going to self-report, why would you ever self-report and take the chance of getting a raise away from yourself? We had to really put some effort into showing the frontline staff that we didn't want to have a punitive-based culture.
Can you talk about the importance of the role of human resources? The leadership role they play beyond patient safety to the point of across all the values of the wellness institution. How are we going to treat our employees?
Yeah, absolutely. And it is paramount, which we realized early on after about the first year of senior leaders trying to lead this, that we needed HR fully engaged in this as well. We actually then sent our HR director and manager to the training and got certified as well, so we would have a consistency across the hospital. So when you meet with those folks in HR and they have all the questions in the algorithm at their fingertips and memorized, one, it leads all of the directors and managers and supervisors through that consistent process. We're all on the same page. Nobody's going out and doing it on their own. They're always being led down the same path. That consistency off the bat makes the implementation of a just culture hugely successful, because these are the values that we believe in, right? And from the just culture and following that algorithm, and that if you're consistent with these values, you have nothing to worry about. That consistent message goes through that department all the time. And so you have a benefit of them helping the directors through the process. You have the benefit of them helping the frontline staff through their part of the process. And the HR folks are running all of it there. And our HR staff really love the ease of what the just culture brings. And that's probably the other thing that I'd like to tell everybody, that once you have it in place and once you understand it, and again, once you decide those core values, HR is very thankful that it makes it so much easier to handle those issues.
We are on the right track. We are not punitive. We are using the just culture theories and the algorithm whenever we investigate an event. To me, that makes them our biggest champions.